Hello folks, welcome to the Harmonica Barge. So one problem that I hear a lot of harmonica players having is that they can't think up enough riffs or improvise. So I want to give you the Harmonica Hobo's secret weapon. So when we improvise, there's a tendency to think we have to keep coming up with new ideas. But actually one of the biggest tools you can use is the tool of repetition. So if we were playing a well-known melody or a folk tune, it already has a form and an arrangement. Something like Cripple Creek, it's got an A section. And the B section. So we kind of know what's going on. But what if we're making up our own piece? You know, maybe using a fox chase or a country blues, and we're trying to be a bit more creative with it. Well, there's a great tool that you can use, and it's very, very simple, something drummers are using all the time, and it's as simple as this, that we take one short pattern and we repeat it 3 times, and then we make a variation on that pattern or do something completely different and play that once. So we have 3 of one thing, once of something else. We can call it the AAAB pattern. Okay, an example would be, say we take a fox chase groove. We've done it 3 times and then we just do something different. So here we go, here's once. That's once. Here's another. That's 2. We do 1 more. And then we have to play something different. So we might, for now, just do a really simple variation. I just made that up. That was kind of fun. 2, 3 draws. Bend the 3, hit a 2 draw. And do a blow chord, holds 1, 2, 3. So we get this. I can scoop the bends and mess around with that a little bit. So the whole thing, I've got my fox chase. And right away I've got a little framework there I can play with. So what's important here is not the actual riff that I play, but just the simplicity of this little form that I use of taking an A, B. 3 of one thing, 1 of another. Let's try it again. I can do the same with another groove. If I did a country blues riff, for example. So this would be 1A. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 in terms of the rhythm. That's an A. And another. And another. And we're going to need a little riff that lasts the same amount of time. Woo! My go-to bluegrass country blues kind of lick that I always play. 1 draw. You don't need to be told that, right? You've got that. 1 draw. 2 blow, 2 draw. 3 draw, 3 draw, bend to heart, 3 draw, bend to full step, back to 2 draw. Easy, right? So that would be my B in this case. So my A is this. And I've got to do 3 of those, and then I do once in my lick. So simple, so simple. But this gives us a form to work with. If you like this kind of stuff, do take a look at my country blues course. There's a link in the description. So if you like to hear harmonica solo pieces, one wonderful album I'd recommend is called The Great Harp Players 1927 to 1936. It's an album packed full of wonderful recordings. A lot of stuff on there by a great harmonica player by the name of Al Watson. I might do some special videos on him coming soon because he's a wonderful player. So another really useful thing that you can do with this, which I hear a lot of the great harmonica improvisers doing, I'm going to use my A, repeat it until I get bored, then I'm going to play a B. I might go back to my A, but then when I go to my B next or sometime later, I want to stick on the B and that becomes my new A, then I'm going to have to think of something else. Let's see if we can get that far. Here's an A. And that was my B. I'll go back to the A. And then that B becomes my new A. If I like it, yeah, that's kind of cool. Using 1/4 draw split, 2/5 blow split, 3 split, 3/6 blow split. But again, the riff's not so important here. It's more about the idea. So I'm sticking on that B. Then I'm going to need another section. I'm going to need a C at some point. Lo and behold, now I've got 3 different sections I can play with, so I could stick on the C. So my call to action for you, the Harmonica Hobo, when you're working on a solo piece or in any kind of improv, find a lick you like and repeat it for an uncomfortable amount of time. So part of this is psychological. There's something to do with repetition. We think we have to be inventive, but when you listen to so many of the great harmonica players, they're doing a lot of repetition. Sure, they might vary the dynamics and other little nuances, but repetition is something that's really important, especially in grooves. So if you find a little lick, when you start thinking, gosh, it's time to move on, you know, just stick with it, take the dynamics down, take them back up, see how much energy you can put into it, but really repeat as much as possible. So thanks everyone. Let me know in the comments, how's the repetition making you feel? Hopefully slightly uncomfortable with the amount you're repeating your riffs. Do check out my courses and my Hobo series of lessons if you're interested in that. I'll see you for another video very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.